The internship at SU is something that we're really excited about. This is a great opportunity for someone who wants to develop their experience in working with children and young people and who wants to be part of an exciting and dynamic team.
The internship is a great way to spend time with God.
You're full of fun and growth and opportunities to develop and communicate the gospel with children and young people,
as well as developing skills in communicating the gospel to children and young people in a really fun and an interactive way.
Firstly, I've had experience volunteering with SUNI before, so I know what they're about and I believe in what they do.
I was born here and I've been raised here, and I love the fact that there are children and there are young people on my doorstep that want to hear about Jesus and are crying out for people to go and to spread the good news.
Working with children is what I want to do, and I've always wanted to explore working a full-time mission at home. The internship satisfies both of these interests.
I want to go and I want to reach out to those young people and I want to show them God's love.
One of the great things about the internship is having the space and the time to learn and reflect and read together with a team of Christians. This has been a brilliant experience this year, and working alongside the other intern has been incredible.
I thought I knew everything about the Bible. I was wrong. I have loved the opportunity this year to spend time in the Bible in a year and to actually find out that all of those stories that I heard when I was younger, there's so much more to them and that I still have space to grow in God. And so I've loved the chance alongside Sarah for the two of us to have conversations together and to get to know more about God and what His Word has to say to us.
One of my other favourite things to do is get into churches and tell them what we're doing. I love meeting people who want to know what we're up to and who are supporting us.
The opportunity to get to know teenagers and the fact that actually teenagers have so many questions, and you know what, I don't know the answers to any of those questions, but I love the privilege that it is to be able to explore those questions with them.
We're really committed to developing people at SU, and the internship reflects this, with training and learning at the heart of the programme. You'll be encouraged to reflect on your experiences and to spend time studying the Bible and other literature throughout the year to help you do this.
It's all about God, and I know that sounds really simple, but actually that the choices, the decisions and the things that I do in my life should be to glorify Him.
I now have a greater understanding of the Bible as a whole. In the internship, we're encouraged to read the Bible in a year.
God hasn't called us to do one thing. There are many other things as well. So it's about pushing yourself, it's about exploring, and it's about understanding who you are in light of God and His glory.
What it is to read the Bible for myself, and I've learnt and seen the evidence of the fact that God speaks when you give Him space.
To anyone who has a passion to share God's good news with children and young people,
I would recommend this internship to someone who has a heart for mission and someone who loves this little country of ours. I would recommend it to someone who wants to explore what it's like to spend their days thinking of creative ways to communicate the gospel to kids and young people.
I would also recommend it to anyone who wants to grow in their faith, but also who wants to encourage other people in their faith. And finally, I would recommend this internship to anyone who wants to have a really amazing and blessed year and who wants to grow.
It's also great if you love SU.
We want to partner with local churches at SU, and so if you think this internship could be for you, then we'd encourage you to get in touch with your church, tell them about it and ask them to pray for you and support you throughout the year.
I will be taking away lots of different skills and abilities that I didn't know before.
The internship is great because it provides opportunities for you to see all aspects of the SUNI family.
And I think a really important thing that I've learned this year as well has been that God moves, that God has provided every single thing that I've needed on a personal level. But as well as that, I'm sure many of you are involved in your local church and you have seen the relationship that is built up with your young people in your church. And the really exciting thing for me is to see how that relationship has evolved from churches to schools and also within the SUNI community.
The staff integrate you into the organisation and support you as you take on more and more responsibility. It's a great way to explore full-time ministry and to see what it's like to take on different tasks and learn different skills that you ordinarily might not volunteer yourself for.
It's been a real encouragement for me, and I would love to encourage you to want to do it as well.
Could you fit in here?
Are you 21 or over?
Do Do you have a desire to communicate the good news of Jesus with children and young people?
Do you have proven experience working with children and young people?
Do you want to learn and to develop your skills?
Do you enjoy working with children and young people?
Do you have a proven ability in communicating with others?
So if you think this could be for you, then click on the link below and get your form in. We'd love to hear from you.